Damn. Damn, son. Damn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hope everyone is alright. Good that you're watching to the video on demand of the weekly reset stream. I think we're live. I'm gonna double check, of course. I see some people, of course, having the age-old discussion. Which game is better? Is it Odyssey? Or is it Valhalla? Or is it Minesweepers on Windows? It's a hard question. Minesweepers, short burst. Of course, the other games could take a lot of time. Minesweepers doesn't really have a main story. But you never know, right? You never know. So we just learned that Microsoft is buying Activision Blizzard for 70 billion. Right? 70 billion. What was the price again? I don't even know anymore. It's like 70 billion, something like that. Crazy. Crazy. And we're gonna check the weekly reset as well. Good to see everyone already. We are also going to do something funny because you can get the wings. The wings are permanent. You can have them be permanent. So we're gonna check that out. Okay. Let's see what Reda has. But first, I wanna get the wings. I wanna intimidate Reda. We're going for the... I think I like the gold one better, yeah. I like the gold one better. What we then want to do is... Do we have, like, adrenaline? Yeah, we do. And we have the dive of the Valkyrie. So we do... Okay, that doesn't work out. Okay, we have to do that again. I think we really have to, like, jump in the water so that we can, like not... That we are, like, swimming. That's how you do it. Oh! I'm still flying. There we go. Hey, how is everyone doing? Hey, Niels, good to see you as well. Rex, good to see you. Nick. Arman, good morning and greetings from Pennsylvania. Greetings from Twilight. Okay, that sounded better in my head. Let's take a look, Reda. How you like my wings? How you like them? You scared yet? Okay, let me show. Oh! No, my wings are gone. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Hey, Aaron, good to see you as well. Sir Sitsalot, good to see you as always. Giant news with Xbox, yeah. I still can't really believe it. I think we had this actually as a daily recently. This is meh. This weapon is awesome, but it has been in the shop multiple times. The Uluru Hunter's helmet also a couple of times. I think it's cool though. And we got I think a Helix weapon that wasn't available at launch. Really bad perk. I think it looks pretty cool though. And this is basically the Thor chest. But green and gold. So it's kind of different. And I think we had this mount as well. So it's kind of like a rerun. But having two weapons. A pretty cool helmet. A mount, which is decent. And more items from the high elf armor. I'm gonna give this a... 6.5. Because there's nothing new. There's nothing new where I'm like, you gotta get this week. There are stuff like, you can make a case for anything. For any item. Except maybe for the sale. I mean, I think this one could be pretty cool. But yeah, I would not waste 150 opal on this. Let's check it out. Sir Sitsalot, thanks for the 100 bits. My AC Marathon update. Nice, made it to AC2 yesterday. Last week you were at AC1, right? So, I mean, new game per week. That's pretty nice, actually. For how big these games can be. How do you earn Ubisoft coins? Which coins? I think you mean the Connect challenges. You gotta do the Connect challenges. Okay, so we're gonna showcase these items, right? Let's start with the chest from Lee. So yeah, it's totally... Look, it is a reskin, we all know it, of the Thor armor set. I think, like, the cloak, we had that one last week. And the helmet is gonna be glorious. Like, that will drop, I think, any moment now. It could be a few weeks, could be a few days. That's gonna be awesome. It's not a really good set, but I think it does look decent. And it is a way to get these items already pretty early, because, of course, they are rewards from defeating the Daughters of Valyrian, which are quite challenging early on in the game. So, at one point we will get the helmet. Right now the chest is for sale, which is awesome. But of course, if we go down, I want you to tell me the difference. Instead of like the blue sort of silk here, we got, it's green. It's green. Oh, and it's like white robe. I mean, it looks fine. It looks fine. It's not bad. Then we had the Surtur sword, which is totally one of my favorite looking weapons. And we are, of course, like battling Surtur in the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC, so you can get this weapon already. I am seeing this spear already. This one is also for sale. I think it actually looks pretty cool. So if you're rocking the spear builds or whatever, and want a different look for the Gungnir or the Gay Bollock, then yeah, you can have this pretty cool one. I think it was at Reda before, but yeah, it's not. The perk is really bad, but it does look pretty cool. And for some reason, it looks really, really small when you have it here. Like when you like, it looks like a tiny, like sort of. Looks pretty small, but then in the game, it's massive. Okay, and then we have the Surtur sword. To give us the Odin robe, yeah, Popey, that's a good one. I'm gonna write that down for our boy Jose. Maybe I should not say our boy Jose. Like, it's not that we are on that, that we know each other that well, but I hope he's not watching. Okay. And, of course, the Surtur sword. Yeah, this one has been at Red Ab multiple times. With them increasing the fire, or the amount of attack stat. It's actually pretty good, because you only have to make sure that your weapon is on fire for 40 extra attack. Which can be kind of nice. I love this weapon. If you don't have it, get it. But high chance that if you like follow all the Reda stuff, you already have it. What else did we have? The crappy mount. And the Ululu hat. Also, I started playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Nicer sits a lot. That's great. 6.5 sounds about right. Great to see that we are on the same page, Eivors Blade. Then we are going to the hat. This one is coming at some point, this wolf hat. And that will be a good day. That will be a good day. Because the rest of the armor set is also reskin. I think it's like the... What was it called again? It's one of like one of the main armor sets. It's like yeah, the Galloglog? I don't know. That's not. Yeah, it is. I think actually the Galloglog. But I have for some reason. Right? I think so. Yeah. Or it's no, it's the mist. No. Damn. It's like one of those armor sets I never used from the main game. Will we ever find it? Maybe someone in the chat knows it. Either way, the hat is going to be awesome. And they are in the rotation. So, I think high health helmet, wolf helmet, we will see it any day or any week now. But we have right now in the shop the Ululu hat. You have to pronounce it differently each time. Otherwise, it won't like really work. But perks on this set are meh. Not really good. And like from the hats from Helix sets, this is totally like one of the worst, but it is pretty unique. It's kind of similar to the Berserker hat, of course, but I prefer a bear over a boar. But that's how we do it. That's how we do it. But we want to go back to this. I am gonna, of course, for the sake of this video or this stream, I'm gonna change it. Magister. Thanks, everyone. Magister. Never used it. Is that one? Does it have, like, when at night you get more? I don't even know. It's bad. I don't know. I love the look of this thing here. We're going to the... That's a boring helmet. Hey, Dennis. Slam dunk. Slam dunk. Okay. And we had the chest from the... I wanted to set Thor set, but no. It's the High Elf set. Oh, that's this one. So yeah, we're and then I'm gonna, yeah. No, this fine.
Done for now.
Yeah, I'm ready for Halloween. Let's do it. But we, of course... I'm not gonna talk to... Oh, we have to grab our contracts before doing this tactic. Otherwise, we will lose... we will lose it. And with it, I mean... something you will see in a moment if you joined later. Okay, yeah, we already know your selection. 6.5. He's free of the... He's free of the...
So long. Farewell.
He's totally free of the impalements. I think under a 6 is when I'm gonna impale him, but... It's not as good as last week. Like, I prefer if he has like one brand new weapon like the broken sword than some older weapons. You must be like, what the heck is he doing? Oh, yes. And I rise again as a vampire. But he doesn't mind. Okay, let's do these contracts with the wings on all the time. That's gonna be great. Oh no, I always select the Yule Festival. One more week, I think, for Yule. Curious if the Make It Boom works, by the way, because there is, of course, a bug where you run towards the location and then it's over. What shield is that? It's Fenrir's Bite. It's actually from the Ulululu Hunters pack. Yeah, it was at Reda a couple of times. Yeah, we're flying high. Whee! I think I still have the big boy. I really hope they don't remove this, because if you're like, oh, if you don't mind having wings in this Assassin's Creed game, yeah, I think this looks awesome. Activision Call of Duty, yeah. They bought Xbox, bought Activision. What? I still don't know. I said one tweet. My initial thoughts were, I think overall this is great for Activision in the long run, because they were really turning into a Call of Duty only company. And I really think that... Oh no, we have the glitch again where you run and then it immediately finishes. I mean, it's a fast way to get Opal, but I want to blow up some cards, but we can't. We can't. Okay, that sucks. Like, Activision was removing... Did I lose my wings, or is it only in the loading screen? Ah, they're still there. Nice. Okay. Fly. I want to remove my shield though, because we're actually going to use that spear that people can buy. Here, this one. Oh well, I'm like in a movement. Like Raven Software, for example, I think they are doing Warzone now. We had, of course, the studio. What was the studio again that did the Diablo 2 Resurrected? I think they did Tony Hawk before that, or like there were many studios on Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, those remasters. Of course, we got a new Spyro game. We got a Tony Hawk remaster, or actually you could call it actually a remake. And yeah, all those studios were moving to Call of Duty, and I really think that with Activision, yeah, these studios can likely, like, there's room for these IPs. I think Microsoft prefers it to have a big, like, or multiple smaller titles to go to Game Pass that like a core audience really likes, than all those studios on Call of Duty. Like, this might also mean that Call of Duty will just take a year off, which they should have done a long time ago, but I think overall that should be great. There are, of course, a lot of workplace culture issues that I hope they will instantly resolved. There are a lot of people on strike still. Hopefully they will immediately meet those demands from those QA testers on Warzone. And yeah, I just really think that Blizzard is also kind of in a hard spot right now. I totally think that just the fresh eyes, fresh leadership might help them. Maybe they're like, screw it, we're gonna support Overwatch 1 instead of 2 or whatever they end up like changing, because Blizzard right now is kind of a mess. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And it's curious like which games will be exclusive. Like, of course, with Bethesda, all their upcoming games are gonna be exclusive. But will you take away Call of Duty from like PlayStation, which is I think on console likely the biggest audience? Here. Drop down. Oh no, I lost my wings. I want my wings back. Can I like not swim here? I think if I like, can I like jump on this? Yeah. Never mind. Okay, we lost our wings. R.I.P. I'm doing the exact same mission right now. Nice. I think a lot of other people are doing the exact same mission because that's kind of the state of the daily contracts for a year now. Whoa. Ah! I mean, that's helping me like build up fire to use. That's great. Oh, whoa. Here. Why am I not getting my wings? We have to kill the target right there. I don't even have to kill that guy. Okay. It's getting a little too hot under my... Second of all, both PlayStation and Xbox are unique in their own way. Yeah, but at one point, like... Call of Duty is like the biggest game every year. And if they really take that away from PlayStation... I don't know if will those people then go away? Will those people then buy a PlayStation because they want to play Call of Duty? Or will they go to an Apex Legends or like another game to get their shooter fill? And if they are going to, of course, make those games exclusive, you will just burn. But I totally think the Blizzard games, I think Overwatch, yeah, it's gonna be exclusive, I think. Or maybe they will still like support it on Switch, but not on PlayStation. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Or maybe they keep it. But yeah, all the smaller IPs, the Crash Bandicoots, which is crazy because Crash Bandicoot, of course, Naughty Dog started making that during the PS1 era. And now Xbox owns it, and we will likely never get a Crash Bandicoot on PlayStation again, which is wild. Man, this news is crazy. It's like the longer you think about it, the more sort of things pop up in your head. But I think like really one of the biggest things is that likely Call of Duty will not be a yearly franchise anymore, and I think that will really be for the best. Maybe I will like, if they really spend like 5 years on an entry, instead of like rushing it out every year, making the same game. I think that would be great. But also, this really makes me think, like, what if, like, a company like Ubisoft first would never be in the conversation for, like, being sold. But, like, Activision is arguably one of the biggest there is. It's like on the same level. It's like, I think, worth more than Ubisoft. And Take-Two, I think, is the, like, that would cost you more because then you, of course, get Grand Theft Auto. Although Call of Duty is huge, of course, as well. I think, but I think Take-Two is would cost you more, maybe. I don't know. But, like, I don't think it's gonna happen because I do think that Microsoft, on the other hand, after Bethesda, you were like, okay, they're not gonna make another big purchase like this for like a long time. But here we are, I think 2 years later, right? And they're making an insane purchase. But yeah, if they buy Ubisoft as well, then there will be like, okay, but there are no big companies left. No big third party left. Except for Take-Two. Like at one point, people will ask questions. Maybe they will even do that now. Like maybe this will... I do think, because it seemed already quite far into like negotiations and stuff. But at one point you would think that... that Microsoft cannot buy up more companies because then they would own everything. It's crazy. Xbox needs to buy Ubisoft. I don't know. I would then, like, it's not gonna happen because Sony doesn't have that money, but then let Sony buy it, right? Like let there be some... Because I do think that if Sony buys Ubisoft, I don't know, like... It's just crazy to think about. You're like, it's never gonna happen, but now here we are, right? And I'm using these weapons, and yeah, it's not really working out. I need to have that fire on the blade so I can, like, do some more damage, but... Normally, I totally have more... Oh, whoa! Didn't see that coming, right? Haha. And you? Wanna... Oh, you're scared? Just let me do that. Activision is the biggest. Take-Two is around 30 billion. I don't believe that one bit. I don't believe that. I think because I think like no. If you look at the stock prices, I think before this news, Activision was at like $55 or something, and let's see where I can go here. And I think Take-Two was at 160. So it's like so Activision was 1/3 the valuation in terms of stocks. Of course, because of all the news, Activision like really decreased. But I think Take-Two overall is like a bigger get. Because if you really think about it, Activision in the last few years is only Call of Duty. So if something happens with Call of Duty, they of course have King as well. Let's not, of course, the Candy Crush people, and they make Soda Crush, and I don't know, they're all those different candy names, and they're all a different mobile game. Yeah, I mean, if you like, because of course Take-Two bought Zynga because they were missing their own king. So now at this point with Zynga, it's bigger. I don't know, man. It's crazy. When is a new video coming on Forbidden West? When there's news to talk about, it's kind of... I have a gut feeling, and it's a bad one. It's not a good one. I want to change my weapons. I want to kill some people like quickly. You know, you saw these weapons. You can buy them now. That's great. But it's time to choop. I'm going back to... yeah, to this. I'm like done with these as well. Oh yeah, we had a good idea, right? I wanted my dagger. I have like one dagger. Yeah, this one. And I wanted like the Broker's Pride. I'm going full fire here. I'm going full fire. I haven't upgraded it yet, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's do it. How do I get fire on this one? Increase fire buildup when the weapon is ignited. That's easy enough. Boom. And they're instantly burning. And what we can do... Okay, that did hurt me. Instantly burning, I haven't even, like... Hop. Boom. I'm like a fire. Oh, one stab of the dagger and they're burned. Goliath as well? No, Goliath needs a bit more. Goliath needs 2 stabs. Okay, going crazy. Microsoft bought Activision. I saw it. No, but what I was saying about the... oh, is there a mod in the neighborhood? Because please don't spam. Don't spam. Popey, I'm not gonna ask Ubisoft about the Odin rope. It's all about... it's your fault. You spammed. Now nobody will know if the Odin rune... or... I will tell everyone except for you. No. No, but please don't spam. Why is it getting dark? Like... the game must be gold. I'm talking about Horizon Forbidden West. It got gold around this time. For the original 5 years ago. So I really think we need to hear the gold like announcement at any point, because
My eyes.
I think there must be like an entrance, right? Because it's 1 month away, and I'm just scared that they might like delay it by a few weeks if we don't hear anything soon. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Just wanted to let you know. Don't worry about it. But don't spam. I'm a new fan. Live in Spain. We are family WAF. Thanks for joining. Will be interesting what they do with the old Activision Spider-Man games. Maybe launch them on Game Pass. Now, I don't know if they will touch them. And I do think it's gonna be different. Oh, yeah, we do see like an entrance here. I do think it's going to be different. Ah, there we go. Because, like, Activision might have made those games, but it will still be, like, different because it's like the Spider-Man IP. So even if they have the rights to those games, I still don't know if they can like put them or re-release them. Can we get a video on Assassin's Creed Infinity? Like with the Horizon Forbidden West, when do we get a video and stuff like that? I would love to make a video, but I also want every video to have something meaningful to say. And that's why maybe you see that we are posting less videos per day or per week. Not per day. But we're sometimes skipping a day because I think I would much rather have something like cool to say that you actually are curious about and that you care about than making a video for the sake of making a video, which I sometimes did, like, because I was like, oh, you need to have a video each day. But I think it's way more interesting to maybe sit on a video an extra day, get some extra info in. And the truth is, like, there's just nothing new to discuss for Horizon right now. And I would rather wait for new gameplay and then talk about that. So we have actually something exciting to go over, right? And same for Infinity. We just have no info on it. And it will likely be a while. I do expect this week like maybe a roadmap for Valhalla. Because I think we're gonna get an update next week. But we have no confirmation of that yet. Pre-ordering Dawn of Ragnarok just for the gear set, is it worth it? Not just for the gear set, also if you want to play the DLC. But I think the gear set they did a great job with it. It's a ton of fun. You have to remember that it is gonna be, there will be a gear set that looks exactly like this in Dawn of Ragnarok, but without the fire and ice effects, and it will also look slightly, it's like green. I think I showed it once in a video. So that is like, you have to like remember that. So it's not a unique outfit. Or actually you could even argue that the... Burn. I really hope that... I'm curious if I'm like able to just like kill everyone in the Dawn of Ragnarok with this crazy build as well. But I actually want to do something else because there are so many enemies here. That's gonna be fun. Okay, okay. Stop. Stop. Oh! Oh! And they're all dead. And we get a mastery point. Nice. Okay, we have to find a way to go down here. Oh, okay, that's awesome. Got you though, and I'm not sure what that What was it? Not sure what that animal was doing. But yeah, I personally, like, if you, like me, know that you are going to play Dawn of Ragnarok anyways, then, yeah, it is fun to have the... I mean, on the other hand, is there something to... Oh, wow, it's like... Oh, I think it's because there's, like, fire on the ground. Oh, hello. But I don't know, like, if they drop an update where there's, like, fun things going on, where you can actually... Hi from the blizzard. Thank you. Where there's actually something fun you can do. I don't know, like, there's no need to... Like, there's nothing new to play in Valhalla right now, so you can also just wait. And wait for reviews for Dawn of Ragnarok, and then see if the DLC is any good before you pre-order it. Because you can get the gear set until April 9th. So, yeah, that's like 1 month even after the DLC releases. I've not played Web of Shadows, I think. No, I've not really played a lot of the older Spider-Man games. I just heard really bad stuff about it. Because it was also like full price. They were like made in a really short time. And they were just like... I know that some are better than others. Like Spider-Man 2 for the web slinging has been like praised a lot. But no, personally, I haven't really touched those games. Edge of Time was amazing. Are we talking about cool time loop movies? Because I totally agree. I haven't played since DLC 2. Has there been enough content to come back yet? I haven't really been keeping up with the news. Hey, Aiding Lee, I hope you're still around. Can we like run faster? Okay, but it gives me some time to answer some questions. They launched the Tombs of the Fallen. If you haven't played till DLC 2, the Tombs of the Fallen are kind of nice. I think the second River Raid maps are worth it for some of the rewards. And yeah, totally do the... maybe not the Yule Festival, because there's not like something big going on. I think the Tombs of the Fallen are worth it. Also for the armor set. Just like go to the settlement. And of course the Cassandra content. And getting the Spear of Leonidas in that new region is worth it too. So yeah, I would say... If you are keen to try something out before Dawn of Ragnarok launches, the Tombs of the Fallen and the Isle of Sky content is totally worth it. Okay. We got some wealth here to collect. I don't need any more settlement items. I didn't even get anything from the chest. That's wild. Oh, we need a key? But I already see the key. How many hours do you have in the game? Yeah, it's 400. More than 400 right now. What are the new items? Okay, I will, for everyone who just joined, let's go over the Reddit items real quick. They're not really new, but yeah, they are... it is a thing. You get this spear, which you want to get for the luck maybe if you like using spears, but it's really bad in terms of perks. We have the Surtur sword, which has been in the game a couple of times, or at Reddit shop a couple of times, but it's totally one of my favorite looking weapons. I think it looks awesome and it's pretty decent. It's pretty good. Then you have the... I think if I go here, then I can like immediately show it. You have this hat from the Ulululu Hunter's Pack. And you have the Thor or the High Elf chest. And that's really, those are really the highlights. So it's like a rehash of some things we already had before. While giving us slightly more of the High Elf pack. With the hope that we hopefully get the helmet at some point. But yeah, right now my theory is that in terms of gear, because they have this going on, right? They have the exclusive sale. All the items that we're seeing here, those are at Reda pretty often. And those are all like year 1 Helix armor sets. While the new ones, I can't see them, but the the other ones, the like the Shinobi set and the Steampunk set and the Dark Assassin set they just launched. Or I always call it Dark Assassin because I think that was the league name, but it's called the Crimson Night Rogue. It's the Night Rogue set. I don't think those are at Reda yet, but we did see the Broken Sword last week, so that was kind of a cool surprise. And Andy actually made Andy Reloads, of course, check him out. He made a video on Reda and some changes coming to the DLC. And we will be going over that in a video, which should be up today. So look forward to that. I think that at the end of the month they might do announce the state of play talking about Horizon. Yeah, I hope so. Like it's 1 month now since launch. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. We will have to... at one point, we will have to learn more. My favorite weapon in Valhalla is... Yeah, that's a good question. Don't die! Woo! Okay, I do. Year 2 gear will be at Reda at year 3, when we all are dead, unknown. Can you show me the sunlight weapons again? Yes, I can use them. I am using the bow now right here. And those are actually, they might actually be my favorite weapons. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of struggling to I like the Nameless Sword a lot, which like breathes fire on the left-hand attack, which is kind of cool. Is there like another way to jump down here? It should be, right? Or am I just missing it? I think I should survive this. I should survive this. Yeah. Okay, we're getting crazy. But yeah, let's use the sun weapons again. I think those were totally a lot of fun. I like this look, the Skadi's blade. I love the look of that one. This one is pretty nice too. You get that from the premium, from the pre-order pack, with like a crit all the time. But it sucks that you have to upgrade them because I'm kind of low on, not really low, especially not leather, but iron is like really creeping on me. Especially if we get like a ton of upgrades in the DLC. I'm going for the spear and the hammer. And then I'm going for my yeah, my Paladina Armor. Of now this one. The Twilight pack. Okay. But totally like the most recent armor sets they released, including the free ones and the Helix ones. They are like in my top 5 for sure, while all the other ones are just no fun. Like Paladin is still my favorite armor set. Then I think Twilight. I really like the Fallen Hero armor set with the bomb. Before that point, it was like, yeah, I don't know. It's more about the look, but not really in terms of stats. Mastery challenges too. That's a good question. I really think that we're still getting them before Dawn of Ragnarok, but that's really just my sort of prediction. Okay, we want to see the... Okay, I'm missing. Oh yeah, there we go. This is totally my favorite though. And we just have to make sure that they stay like on fire. And then we're gonna roulette a bit. One hit and the fire is like up. Oh, and now blizzard. Maybe the multiple soldiers in Dawn of Ragnarok, maybe they are like they can like resist fire, because I think that would actually be smart, because otherwise I can still like rock this build and likely pretty easily complete everything. Okay, the chest of course locked. Okay, I do see the key already. So I want to do this, and then I want to... Oh, but I already killed them. And I'm playing on Nightmare, and... Yeah, fire is just too OP. But it is fun, though, because there was first a cap on fire buildup and stuff like that. And that really meant that you could not... That you could not really, like, have one hit and the enemy's on fire. But now, because they removed the caps, you can. I think at the end of this month, they might... Yeah, I think I already touched on that. About the state of play for Horizon. Sol Yo, huge fan, first time watching you live. Which armor do you recommend? Shinobi or Crimson? Yeah, it really depends on which look you prefer. Because I think they're both kind of great. But... Okay, where are you? They're both great. I just don't like the fact that with the Shinobi armor set you're really forced to use those weapons as well. So you're always running around with the two katanas and that armor set. It's still a lot of fun that it's like really... It has like a ton of speed. But personally, yeah. I prefer more freedom. Dude, let me climb. There's like one more left. But where is it? This one? Oh. It's a different one. Using those type of weapons in Dawn of Ragnarok DLC will be fun. Yeah, I'm really curious about I want to see more. But usually for like March releases, Ubisoft like talks about them at some point, like a month before launch or so. So I totally think we should hear more. And I'm just curious what year 2 means as well. So I really hope I can talk to Jose around the launch of Dawn to kind of know what the difference will be. Like, we know this big DLC is coming, and after that, right? I think that will be interesting to learn as well. The Monk's Lair. I think this was during a mystery, or not. I don't know. We got a treasure map, but we don't need those. I really need to farm these artifacts at some point, and we will totally do that at some point. Oh, I already got the key. That's nice. So yeah, then we got that. Making progress. It's like a where is the wealth? It's like in. What's the time? Okay, I'm gonna go to one more wealth spot because I want to work on a cool video as well. The game without using runestones and fire or poison builds, that's hard. Yeah, that's right. That's totally right. But I'm like, I played most of the game without any builds because there are just not a lot, and it really takes like a really long time before you can even build a lot of things. So finally being able to, thanks to the changes they made and to the sort of gear items we have now, finally being able to make builds is just, I'm not gonna like, I'm not gonna skip that because I miss that going from Odyssey to this game. It's still not the same, obviously, but it's getting better. And I really hope the leaks for Dawn of Ragnarok for those armor sets are wrong, but they never have been wrong, like these data mining leaks. And they really reveal that the armor sets we get there are like really boring. Like, it's very similar to year 1 armor sets. Main game armor sets, actually. It's so weird how in the Siege of Paris they made like really fun and interesting perks, like with the Paladin Armor. And then in Druids it was like super boring. I think you really see that there are like different teams making these armor sets. And for some reason they are likely not talking to each other, I guess. They're not like, okay, maybe we should try this. And in Siege of Paris, like someone... at Ubisoft Singapore had like a cool idea for all these items. I think I went here like really early on in the when I was just exploring the world. And back then these enemies were like super hard. Oh, with the sunbeam. Oh, now he's like. Even a parry gets him full poisoned. Or full fire. That's crazy. I do think this one is kind of hard to... Oh no, I think it's like pretty far away. Right, this one. Yeah, there. Use the wings, 100. Yes, Kata, I was during the start of the stream, but yeah, I wanted to run around in this build. But yeah, it's awesome to have these wings all the time. That totally makes the armor set cooler than I first thought it was. Boom. Okay, here. I don't think it works on an animal. That's really the downside from that sunbeam from the spear. It doesn't work on a lot of enemies. Collect the key, get some... Why am I not getting anything from these chests? Or maybe I don't get the pop-up, but I don't know. No iron or whatever. Lightning weapons, when are they coming out, Jonathan? Next week is my bet. I still think with the update, but we haven't heard anything about it yet. But we will keep you up to date, likely on Assassin's Raptor. That's like the fastest way we keep you up to date. And if there's like a lot of news, we will totally make a big video on the main channel. But yeah, those thunder weapons, they're kind of weird. They look pretty cool. For people who are like not sure what we're talking about, but they have a stat, and when you get into combat, you have like 40 crit chance. But then the longer you stay in combat, the more that power decreases. So it's like it gets worse over time. It's kind of sad. The Pharah Horse is now at Ubisoft Connect for 30 coins. Nice, Discardius, thanks. Imagine getting a magical weapon which summons any animal to fight against enemies. Camper, that's actually a very, very good idea. Like, I really think that with them, I mean, we are like still, I think, 9 months of support for this game, and like seeing what they're now doing with the new items, like as free content and as Helix items, they're kind of going crazy. And if like history repeats itself, it will only get crazier from here with cool effects and cool things. So summoning a animal, like a creature they already created, to fight alongside you, like we're really missing that taming the animal feature from Odyssey and Origins. In Origins it was like really like not great. It was just a lot of fun to have a hippo with his head like up run after you. That was like really, really cool. In Odyssey you had some perks and some engravings, and I think even an armor set or something around that playstyle, but it was decent. You could have, I did like the fact that you could have like a bear, and you could like, I think even like one of the legendary animals, or like a tougher bear, you could like tame them and then run around with that, which was actually pretty good, but it was just after the animal died, there was no way to revive them, so it just took a really long time to get the playstyle running, but it was pretty cool. And in Valhalla, it's really a missed opportunity. I think it's weird that they took a lot of things from those previous games, but taming animals, nowhere to be seen. So for people who just joined, quickly the Reda shop. We got the high elf armor, the spear from around launch, I think, or maybe at launch. Surtur sword. Oh, I haven't shown this mount yet. I can do that. And the Ulululu Hunter helmet. So I said it. I gave it a 6.5. I think it's like fine. It's fine. Do you have high expectations for the DLC and Ting Lee? Personally, middle. Because I don't think it's good to have high expectations going in, because we kind of got burned with Dawn of Ragnarok and Siege.
Until next time.
It was just great that we got new content for the game, because I wanted new stuff to do, and I think the new weapon types they introduced and the abilities were really fun. And again, the Paladina Armor is my favorite armor set, so having that as the Siege of Paris is great. But yeah, I did not really fight with the story. I think they just did not add enough twists and turns to the familiar gameplay we've already been playing for hundreds of hours before we even like touched the DLC. So I totally have like, I had like higher hopes. But with like Sophia, who did Curse of the Pharaohs, making this DLC, I love Curse of the Pharaohs. It's one of my favorite expansions ever. So that really has me hopeful. The fact that they are really like going, like they're asking a lot of money, but that also means that we likely get a ton of content. And this should really change things up, even if you don't like the sort of magical elements. I do think that will be interesting for the gameplay. So, yeah, I'm totally excited. I'm, of course, really excited. I'm also super excited for the arena, where we can fight mythical creatures again, new mythical creatures, and maybe have even, like, read a daily quest. So that's gonna be cool. But I'm also, like, cautiously optimistic, right? I'm like, I need to see more, and I'm just not 100% convinced that it will be great. So that's kind of where I'm at. And I think that's the best way to approach it, because hopefully it can surprise us. But we also have a ton of other games around that time. And I'm curious if, after playing Forbidden West, which I expect to be amazing, going back to Dawn of Ragnarok, I'm curious if they can still, like, grab me in a way, right? Or if it will just feel like sort of a fun side thing, but I want to go back and play Horizon. I'm curious if that will be the case, but I will at least, yeah, it will be interesting. And like, part of the fun for me is playing the game, and the other part is making content about the game, telling you about the game, streaming the game, and that always like rises each other up. So I will have fun either way. But in terms of like quality, I'm cautiously optimistic. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll be making a video now. I hope you have a great rest of the week and day. We will be looking into streaming tomorrow as well. We want to do the Far Cry reset tomorrow as like a stream to still cover that in a way. And we have some fun videos coming your way as well. And I really hope we get the Horizon Gold announcement. I mean, the gaming industry in general, Activision getting bought, like that's insane. So that's already crazy news. And yeah, that's kind of it for me.